She's not saying much today. God, don't some guys just have all the power in the world? And he isn't even that great looking. Look at that bald head. You know, I almost passed this by, but leave it to the cameraman. Scott Simmons, the cameraman, found this, and pretty interesting. Do that to save our younger viewers at home. All right, here we have two great crime fighters. We have Batman. We have Kojak, of course, Telly Savalas. And then, if you'll swing the camera over a little bit, Scott, we have Mork. Why Mork in there with two great crime fighters? I don't know. Well, we'll investigate and find out later. On the next edition of Geraldo, we'll find out why Mork is with Kojak and Batman. Okay, there we see Burt Reynolds, supposedly a cosmopolitan centerfold. Well, I never really thought of Burt Reynolds as a centerfold, and in this one he's looking half like an ape. But I guess that's the way it is in Evening Shade. Man, what a babe. Bridget Bardot. Bridget Bardot, half toweled, half naked. What better way could you have Bridget Bardot, huh? What do you think? What do you think there, pal? She's looking pretty good, huh? Sir. I think he's still alive. Oh, it's just a wax figure. Oh, didn't know that. Frankly, dear, I don't give a damn. Can I say that? I can say that on TV. Yeah, I think I can say that. This is truly amazing, and you can only see this at the Wax Museum. Not even a vent, and yet Miss Monroe's skirt still flies up. Coincidence? Coincidence? I think not. Come on, let's continue our tour of the Wax Museum here in Ocean City. Come on in there. Some people just take all day on these payphones. When you have to get in touch with someone, they just stay there. Come on. Oh, it isn't a payphone. It's the Columbo exhibit. The Columbo exhibit here at the Wax Museum. And of course, for all you who do not know, this is Columbo inside this telephone booth. And hopefully one day he'll be done with a payphone so I can get in and use it. Come on. Okay, now we're going to see the Wax Superman exhibit. We've already seen Batman. Now we get another superhero, Superman, of course. And if you take a look, Superman looks like quite the wimp. Faster than a speeding bullet? I think not. Little muscles, little pectorals. Superman looked quite the wimp. I think Batman could kick his butt over there, okay? There it says, Sleeping Beauty. Please keep the silence. Do not disturb her. Do not wake her. Let her sleep. Hey, babe, come on, come on. Get up, get up. Things to do. People to say. Come on. Up, 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 up. Okay, here we have the Wolfman, and just two comments. Number one, lose the sweater. The sweater looks like something the Beaver's dad would wear. Number two, get a shave. Get a shave, okay? Okay, there we see Frankenstein. It looks like Frankenstein saying, duh. And there, along with Frankenstein, we see Major Winchester from MASH fame. Yes, that's Major Winchester. At least it looks like him. Okay, there we see an exhibit called Water Torture. I wonder if that could be talking about some of that well water that I drink around my house. I think that's a new form of water torture. Anyway, let's move along. We're going to get ready and wrap it up with a special interview. Okay, that's going to conclude our tour of the Wax Museum here, but we have the manager, or the general manager, Rose Gillen here. And Rose, could you tell the people about what time that the Wax Museum opens up and what time it closes?
We open at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we close at midnight, 7 days a week from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
Okay, and how about the prices? Are there, like, special prices for kids or adults? How are the prices run?
Right, we have $4.95 for an adult price, 13 through 17 is $3.95, 6 through 12 is $2.95, and children under 6 are free.
Okay, and Rose has been a great help to us. She's helped us with lighting, everything, so we owe a lot to her, and we really do appreciate it. And Rose, just one more thing, the Farrah Fawcett exhibit is fantastic. Fantastic. So it's worth the price of admission just to see the Farrah Fawcett exhibit. Well, this is Reg Mason concluding for Reg's Corner this week. We'll see you next week. I don't know. I'll be eating seaweed. I'll be doing something. But just stay tuned next week on OC Live, Reg's Corner.
And we're going to go right to Cindy, who's going to tell us what's coming up for the town of Ocean City this week. Cindy.
Okay. Well, I have quite a few sand sculpting contests this week. On Tuesday, June the 23rd, the Castle in the Sand will be sponsoring a sand carving contest on 37th Street. 9 o'clock registration and 2 o'clock is the judging, and that's been going on for about 20 years. And also on Wednesday, June 24th, the Sand Castle Building Contest at North Division Street will be sponsored by the Drug Alcohol Abuse Committee. George Zeiser, who built the large sandcastle about 2 years ago, will be there demonstrating his sandcastle abilities from about 8 to 10 a.m. And then from 10 to 12, he'll give a sand sculpting contest, and then from 1 to 4 is the actual contest, and prizes will be awarded. On Friday, June the 26th, the IEVB Beach Volleyball Tournament will be on Dorchester Street. On the 26th, from 6 to 9 p.m. is a clinic, and on the 27th and the 28th will be at the actual tournament at Dorchester Street, and it's from sunrise to sunset. And also on Sunday, June 28th, is the Maury Boogie Jamboree, which is sponsored by the ESA and Maury Boogie Boards. It's on 37th Street, and it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So there's a lot of things going on this week.
Yeah, I was just thinking, if they built that many sandcastles along the shore, they could probably, like, take away Phase 2. Or is it Phase 2 that builds the dunes? Does anybody know?
I don't know. Let's ask Nancy Howard.
Oh, Nancy? They could probably avoid Phase 2 of, or whatever phase it is, building the dunes, and just have them build sandcastles.
Yeah.
Good idea?
Well, there's quite a few things going on this week, but don't be worried if you miss them. You know, there'll be more things to come next week. So.
Oh, that's cool. You're not listening. You're not taking me seriously. Anyway, when we come back, we'll talk with Laura. Laura Dealey has a surf report for us, so stick around. There's more to come.
Every day, we're losing 50,000 barrels of oil, over 2 million gallons of gasoline, to a seemingly unimportant thing. Low tire pressure. Have you checked yours lately? President Bush hopes you'll do your...
In addition to Laura Dealey's surf report, she'll also be giving us a new theory on evolution.
We're here with our friends at Keiko Surf and Volley, located at 78th Street and Somerset Street. These guys were nice enough to let us come in from this lovely weather that we're having and do our surf report. This past week, June 8th to June 14th, the waves are the same as they have been. The winds got a little bit stronger, so that kind of affected our swell. And for most of the week, the waves were knee to waist high, with some occasional shoulder high sets every now and then. And in terms of form and rideability, the waves were fair to poor. Here's a look at the tides for this week.
Girl, Jana Ho, we really love her so. Jana Ho, we really love her so. We love to see her when she walk and pose. Fancy her clothes to match her clothes. Jana Ho, be me virgin girl. Jana Ho, be me virgin girl. We love to see her when I
The south swell that we've had has brought with it some cooler waters. Over the past week, the water temperature has dropped about 5 degrees. That puts it somewhere around 60 degrees. If you have a short-sleeve full suit, I would recommend wearing that. And if you have a spring suit, you can go for it, but it's a little cold out there. On Sunday morning, the swell was now a north swell, and with the winds forecasted to be a little bit stronger coming out of the northwest, there really won't be that much of a swell for the next week. This slow-moving cold front, producing the lovely weather we're having in our area, is coming down from central Canada and down through the Virginia Cape, and it should stay with us for about most of the week. Here's a look at the surfing beaches for this week.
She a wear roach and a me a wear glass. We hug up and bask in a sunshade glass. And little after that we gonna Kingston Park. Hey, whole heap of people just a start to laugh. She too short and a me too tall. She too short and a me too tall. Hey, wado them a wado them. Hey, wado them a wado them. Come in on the oh. No, oh, I'm in on oh, I'm in on oh. Me say me love her, me virgin girl.
This is a big week for Huntington Beach, California. The OP Pro, which for 10 years has been the most significant professional surfing competition, will be held June 23rd to June 28th. This year, however, things will be a little different. The contest will be an invitation only specialty event sanctioned and overseen by the AST, but it will not be a rated contest for the World Championship Tour. We will have 6 5-person teams divided into geographical locations. The surfers will compete in some sort of a tag team effect to create what OP Vice President Bonnie Crail describes as a contagiously exciting form of sports competition. Now, for all you intellectuals out there, once again, the theory of evolution has been challenged. Professor Michael Crawford of the Institute of Brain Chemistry in London has decided that man is more like a dolphin than he is an ape. He believes that man left the jungle some 5 million years ago and took to the sea. While in the sea, our ancestors lost most of their hair, and their brains became larger because they fed on brain-building substances in the sea, similar to that of what the dolphins eat. With this new brain, man was capable of more intellectual pursuits, such as riding waves. Eventually, man returned to land and became man as we know it. Professor says it's the sort of thing that animals with large brains enjoy doing. Now, according to the professor theory, riding waves is an intellectual pursuit. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah.
You agree? Okay, well, you heard it here. This has been Laura Dealey reporting from Cape Surf and Valley, located on 78th Street and Somerset Street for OC Live.
Well, normally, John, you have our demo flush report. You know, what happened? Could you not figure out the formula this week?
Oh, low blow. Thank you. No, actually, circumstances out of our control. We could not get the demo flush report to you. Hey, but that's news, and we don't care because we've got something else.
What is it?
Yes. We have a top 10 list. Now, this top 10 list is similar to the one that plays on a similar night show. I can't say the name. Anyway, it's a top 10 list that has been pretty much put together by everybody in Ocean City. I've gone around and kind of asked everybody what they think. And here's the subject. The most memorable experience of a June bug. Okay, so it's a top 10 list.
Should be pretty interesting.
These are not necessarily from me. These are from people in and around town, so please do not hold us responsible for what is said. Number 10, we'll start with number 10. Being arrested. Now, again, remember these are most memorable experiences of a June bug. Number 9, staying 1 full week and never once finding the beach.
Well, isn't that the truth?
And number, you're going to comment on each one, aren't you?
Just shut up and keep going.
All right. Number 8, going to a local underage club and getting drunk off of soda pop.
That's the truth, too.
Okay. Number 7, playing chicken with the boardwalk train. Now, I've seen this. I mean, it's kind of just
Didn't that happen last year when that girl got hit and then sued the Jeep?
Anyway, number 6, hanging a spray-painted Class of '92 sheet from your balcony and then swinging from it like an Amazon. That was from... Oh, that one's anonymous. Number 5, being pummeled for shooting some guy named Biff in the head with your water gun. I mean, have you seen those new pump water guns they have this year?
Yeah, they're banning them from some cities because they're filling them with ammonia and bleach. And
oh, don't give them any
spraying them around.
ideas. Well, I guess they're all going. June bug season or whatever is pretty much over. But a lot of fights occurred, I think, because of those things.
Yep, sure did.
Not to cause too much trouble out there. Number 4, screaming wild and zany remarks out of your car window.
What is this zany word? Are you good on that today?
That is the word for the day today. That is zany. Reg Mason bet me $5 I couldn't use zany more than twice in a show.
Zany.
There it is 3 times. I get $15. Number 3, falling out of a Jeep. Why? You don't know. You're just a graduate. That's number 3. And number 2, drinking a case of Natty Boh, crossing Coastal Highway, waking up in a medevac helicopter where they're rendering you conscious using your name on your fake ID. Quite a long one. Quite truthful as well.
True.
And number 1, not remembering a damn thing. And that, just like Letterman.
That was pretty good.
And that's it. That's our top 10 list for the week.
Okay, coming up next, Kim Keesley. Sorry, Kim. Stay tuned. Movie critic.
I don't know if you'll remember me, but I'll never forget you. I'm Mr. Signorelli's daughter. I didn't think about what would happen if he went into cardiac arrest. I didn't realize that at 6 a.m., a nurse would call the shots and save his life.
If you have the smarts and the guts to study biology, chemistry, anatomy, and psychology, call 1-800-962-NURSE. If caring were enough, anyone could be a nurse.
Dummy. You jerk! I hate you!
So stupid.
Words like these can hit as hard as a fist.
You were never born.
Get the picture? Stop using words that hurt. Start using words that help. For helpful information, contact us.
And each week we'll be doing a home video movie review. And this week Kim Kingsley again is in our studios with us. Kim, what do you have for us?
Hi guys.
How you
This
doing?
week I just have two movies. I have Father of the Bride.
I love that
and
movie.
Cape Fear.
I didn't see it.
You didn't? Did you see either?
I
of
saw
them?
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear. They were both really good. Two totally different things. You can't compare them to one or the other because one's a comedy, like you know, and one's a thriller. Really good.
Okay, what are you gonna start with?
So first, I'm going to start with Father of the Bride, and it was directed by Charles Shire, and as you know, Steve Martin was in it, and Diane Keaton, and Martin Short was in it too.
He
which
was
I didn't
a
know.
riot.
Yeah, I didn't know it until I saw the movie, and he's one of my favorite actors. He's really hilarious.
So this is a comedy.
So yeah, big
Okay.
time. And it's all about, you know, his only daughter's getting married, and he keeps flashing back how, you know, she's such a little girl, and he's all upset that she's getting married. And in the first clip that I have here, it talks about, it shows you how he just can't deal, like everything, he feels like he's being cast out of the whole thing, and his wife and daughter are taking everything over, and here's where we see Martin Short, which is, he's hilarious, and he is their wedding coordinator, so that's what this clip is about.
After you we select a cat first. You know, because the cat more often determine what kind of wedding that you end up having. So let's just choose a cat, okay?
Choose the what?
The cake.
Thank you, Dorothy. So this is a very popular cat with a